Jennifer Bamuturaki, the Chief Executive Officer, CEO of Uganda Airlines, has effectively exited her role following mounting pressure over governance issues, financial losses, and allegations of mismanagement at the national carrier. Her tenure, which began substantively in July 2022 after serving as acting CEO, ended amid leadership overhaul signaled by an internal email she sent to staff on February 2, 2026. In the email, Bamuturaki informed colleagues that the airline's board would shortly advertise the CEO position openly, encouraging qualified staff to apply once the job description and application form are published on the airline's website, www.ugandaairlines.com. This announcement serves as a clear indicator that our contract, originally set amid controversy over our qualifications and appointment process, will not be renewed or extended. Background and appointment. Bamuturaki, a Ugandan businesswoman with experience in aviation sales, marketing, and hospitality, including roles at defunct carriers like Air Uganda, joined the revived Uganda Airlines in 2019 as commercial director. Her initial contract ended in 2020 without renewal amid various allegations. She returned as acting CEO in 2021 following suspensions of prior management, and President Yoweri Museveni directed a substantive appointment in July 2022, bypassing a competitive process that had been underway. This decision drew criticism, including from parliamentary committees like COSASE, as Committee on Commissions, Statutory Authorities, and State Enterprises. In 2022 hearings, MPs questioned her qualifications against the job's requirements, highlighted issues like unrefunded per diems, example, $12,750 for planned travel that did not occur, and flagged broader operational concerns. Key challenges during tenure. Bamuturaki's leadership oversaw route expansion, including regional and long-haul flights to destinations like London, but the airline faced persistent headwinds. Financial losses. The carrier accumulated substantial deficits, with reports citing figures exceeding shillings 230 billion and cumulative losses over years reaching into the trillions in taxpayer subsidies, according to some critics. Factors included high operational costs, fuel maintenance, leasing, currency depreciation, and revenue leakages. Audit and governance issues. Special audits flagged irregularities such as continued charging of scrapped service fee, over $9.2 million unaccounted for. Ticketing agencies linked to staff controlling discounted classes, example, Nyanza Tours and Travel, raising conflict of interest concerns, disputed procurement, fuel aircraft leasing, being Boeing deals, and weak oversight. Parliamentary scrutiny. COSASE hearings repeatedly probed management, including Bamuturaki's explanations for financial decisions and qualifications.
For which I want proof that you traveled. All these others, you did not travel, and yet money was given to you, and now it's over a year. So now that you didn't travel, whatever the reason, did you refund that money? Because that's part of accountability. Either I traveled, here is evidence, or I did travel, but now that the money has been sent to my account, here it is, I have refunded it. Did you refund the money? Yes or no? It's a simple answer because the money was paid to you, so it can only be you to either have refunded it or that you didn't refund it. So, did you refund the money? Yes or no? Madam Dean, if I'm talking to you, procedure here.
Critics on X, formerly Twitter, such as human rights attorney Nicholas Nick Opio, described our tenure as emblematic of public mismanagement and suspected abuse of funds and corruption, calling for accountability in a sound system. Others, including media outlets and users, echoed calls for jail time over alleged graft. The turning point, State House meeting and investigations. A decisive moment reportedly occurred during a closed-door State House meeting in September 2025, attended by the board, senior management, and President Museveni. Discussions focused on unresolved red flags, procurement disputes, audit warnings, revenue losses, and law enforcement interests. Sources described Museveni as visibly angry, abruptly ordering Bamuturaki to leave, go away, and don't want to see you, leave, you, go away. This outburst, per multiple reports including from Chim's reports and others, eroded confidence and sealed our fate. Museveni later refused to endorse any contract extension, directing the board to advise the role openly for a competent Ugandan leader. This aligned with a formal criminal probe launched in January 2026 by the Criminal Investigations Directorate, CID, and State House Anti-Corruption Unit. A January 7th letter demanded extensive records on procurement, revenue, banking audits, and specific areas like aircraft purchases and the London route launch, citing alleged abuse of office, embezzlement, and false accounting. Public and media reaction. The development sparked widespread discussion on X, with posts from accounts like James reports detailing the State House incident, Parliament Watch sharing the leaked email, and others. Example was Saja Hayden praising the move as protecting taxpayers. Some highlighted the airline struggles as systemic in African aviation, while critics viewed the exit as overdue accountability. Bamuturaki has reportedly denied wrongdoing, attributing challenges to business development needs. Neither she nor the airline has issued a detailed public response to the latest events on all allegations. What comes next? The board is expected to publish the CEO advert soon, potentially opening applications beyond internal staff. Speculation includes interest in experienced external candidates. Example, a former Ethiopian Airlines executive, per some reports. For Uganda Airlines, relaunched in 2019 as a national pride symbol that reliant on taxpayer support, the change represents a potential reset amid ongoing probes to address losses, governance, and viability. This story draws from leaked communications, media investigations. Example, James reports detailed piece on the why behind Museveni's intervention, parliamentary records, and public X discourse, reflecting a consensus on leadership transition driven by performance and accountability concerns.